How are you guys doing today? Thought I'd jump here on YouTube and say hello, 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 hello. Hope everybody's doing good, having a good day. Oh, ah. Yep, I'm in my recliner. Looking forward when we have our next auction. I wouldn't mind having one tonight. Had my radiation today. Me and Indy had a little car trouble. We're hoping it was just the thermostat. Indy had changed the thermostat a while ago. It started getting hot. So y'all cross your fingers and dot your I's and pray that it was just the thermostat. I took it for a little test spin just a while ago. Doing all right. Had her radiation, got it done today. Had another appointment with another doctor. Had to cancel it because of the car trouble. But I got radiation again tomorrow. And then radiation again Wednesday. They're coming in Friday, Nick. You know what he told me, Nick? He said, leave them in. He said, don't take them out. He said, sleep in them, wear them. He said, the only time to take them out is when you clean them. So I guess I'm going to get used to having them in my mouth. Any of you guys got the dentures out there? Tell me how hard it is to get used to them. Please tell me it's easy. I've been through enough hard stuff. Please tell me it's easy to get used to them and get used to eating with them and the feel of them in your mouth and everything. I know I'm going to talk different. My lips is going to be... You didn't have no problems, good. Well, they fitted them long enough. Y'all, did I show them to y'all? They was in wax the last time I had them in my mouth, and they sent them off to get them put in porcelain. I'm supposed to pick them up this Friday. Hope everybody's doing all right. Oh, you sleeping yours also? Well, he told me, he said, I don't expect to run right out here as soon as you get them and start eating right away. He said it'd take a little time to get used to eating with them. But man, I've been without teeth for so long. I don't know. This radiation has made my throat sore and everything. So chewing up food is very important. So getting it as fine as I can. So I'm about to really get on the fast track to learn how to use those teeth as soon as I get them. My brother told me his feels natural. He says like he can reach up there and feel them, and they feel like just regular teeth when he reaches up there and touches them. So I hope that's the case with me. We had a rough time last week, guys. During my chemo, I had to get poked 8 times before they got an IV started. Cut things in smaller bites and just start out smaller. That's what I told Indy. I'd start out with just smaller pieces of stuff and get used to chewing with them. That's a good idea, Leslie. But now we had to get poked 8 times. I've got bruises on my arms. I don't know if y'all can see them. And on this side, and on my wrist right there. I mean, it was rough. Them getting a vein. But I'm probably depends upon the chemo treatments or the treatments. Because I got 8 more radiation treatments to do, and then that means 2 more chemos. And I don't know if she's gonna keep on doing immunotherapy or whatever, but I'm probably gonna get a port Oh, bless y'all's heart down in Georgia too. Y'all wasn't in that mess. Y'all don't live on the side of the Georgia where that all that mess was, are you? During that hurricane. But I appreciate the prayers. I tell you what, praying. I don't care what anybody says. They can say you worship a big old good deal. They can say you worship a big old invisible God in the sky. They can laugh at me all they want to. Oh, but it's so good to know God. It's good to know God, I'm telling you. It's good to know that there's a life after this life and that these few short years, I don't care if you live to be 90 or 100 years old, those few short years we got on this life is nothing compared to eternity, guys. I mean, nothing compared to eternity. God is, he's really good. And you say, oh, how's he good to you? You got cancer, you're having to go through, you've had a lung took out, and you've had all this done to you and all that stuff. How's God good to you? He is. He's good to me. I'm alive today. I could not be alive. I could be 6 feet under the ground today, but I'm alive today because of God. And you're alive today because of God. Whether you like it or lump it, whatever you want to say, God is real. He's not some kind of a imaginary creature. He's real. If you would reach down in your heart, I mean, reach down right now inside your heart, you could feel God. You could feel Him. I was looking today on there's a screensaver. It comes on my TV of the outer space of the galaxies and the solar systems and everything. And I thought, how beautiful. I thought, how beautiful. I'm sorry, guys. My throat gets a little dry from the radiation treatments. Hey, Miller boy, how's it going? But it is so beautiful. If you'll look at some of the pictures of the stars and the galaxies and the different solar systems and things like that from some of these new telescopes that they have, if you'll look at some of those pictures, how beautiful they are. That's just a touch of how beautiful heaven's going to be. How beautiful it's going to be when we leave this world. I've had a dream, guys. I've had dreams. I'll tell you about my dreams. I have out of body dreams where I leave my body and I go up through the ceiling. I mean, you're probably sitting there saying he's crazy, and I don't even know if you would classify them as a dream or not. It's just where I raise up out of my body and I go up through the ceiling. Sometimes I can get out up through the ceiling, sometimes I can't. One night about a week ago, I got up through the ceiling, went through the sky, and I was in outer space. And I didn't have no pain, no care in the world. It was peaceful, and all I could see was this same scenery that I was looking at on this screensaver on landscape. All I could see was that exact same thing, and that's what amazed me when I seen that today on the TV when it went on the screensaver. And I was thinking, I seen that when I had my out of body experience. And some of y'all can say he's gone plumb nuts if you want to, but I've had that happen several times here in the last month, where I came up out of my body and rose up through the ceiling and went up through the sky and went into outer space. Y'all see the little kitty? It wanted to be on TV. That's another stray that somebody's dropped off here at the house. It wants to be on TV, I reckon. I don't even like cats. I don't even like cats, and these cats love me. They say there's healing in cats. Have y'all ever heard of that? That cats can take your sickness away from you? That when they're purring and stuff, that they... has anybody ever heard that? They must, Leslie. But have y'all ever heard that old wise tale that cats will take your sickness away from you? It seems like this one likes to get right on this spot right here. But we've oh, Bubba, you've heard that old wise tale? My daughter reminded me of that last night. That cats could take a sickness away from you. I don't know if I want to get. I don't want to give cancer to a cat. No, cancer. I want to give the cancer back to the devil. I want to send it right back straight to the devil. That's where it ought to be. But I've got 8 more treatments of radiation, guys. I've done got 13 treatments down. Taking my medicine that sort of relaxes my where it's radiating my trachea and all that kind of stuff around there, making it swell and have inflammation. I've got medicine that I take after I eat. And then the chemo's making me have dry mouth. But I'm not going to sit and complain. It could be a lot worse. Things could be a lot worse. What was it? Oh, they get it. He got lit. Was it drafting good?
It's lit so far right now, too. Seriously. But he's not going to. Who are you talking to?
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, good thing I didn't say anything.
Well, I told him.
You're not online.
I told him to put a lighter above the pipe to see if the lighter would draw. And that means it's got a good draw to it. That way to keep them good and safe. But anyway, guys, I want to get here and say hi to you and give y'all a little update. We got 8 more radiation treatments. I think 2 more chemo treatments. And then I see Dr. Jarbo Wednesday. So we're going to make a plan on what we're going to do afterwards. And I'm pretty sure she's going to go with double immunotherapy and probably some more chemo. So y'all keep praying for me that we're going to beat this thing. If not, we'll go on to the upper room, say hi to Jesus. But we're going to try to stick around as long as we can. I want to have auctions. I'm ready to have you guys ready for an auction? I'm ready to have an auction. Indy, we got enough stuff to have an auction? I need to raise some money anyway. I think Ireland, we've got to pay $1,800. I got to come up with $1,800 for Ireland's. The rest of the money that the loans and the grants didn't cover, so she can sign up for next semester. So India's been selling a few little things on eBay, or trying to, and so I need to have an auction and just give all the money to Ireland for her tuition. We've got some money, a little bit of money. That's I get my disability check every third of the month. It pays the bills and everything. So I'm blessed to have that, to do that. So I need to have an auction though and give that money to Ireland to cover her rest of her first semester. It's good to help your kids out, guys. I mean, what else you gonna do with your money? Bubba, if I could have an auction and raise that, if it wasn't for me, my voice being getting so sore, and my throat being so sore, I'd have an auction. We've got, I've got about, I think, 30 some nice that should bring, if they bring a average of $15, $20 a piece, that'd be $500 of it right there. And some of them's gonna bring $30 and $40. Some of them bring better than that. Some of them bring 10 or 15. They're pretty nice. I got about 30 of them. So that would be a big line share of it right there. And I think India's got some other stuff. We got some resale stuff in there that we could do. I might be able to do that tomorrow evening. I don't think I'd feel like it this evening, but tomorrow evening, might just do that. We might just have an auction tomorrow evening. Then I'll tickle Ireland, give her a gift of that remainder of that money. That's something I was always pretty good at, raising money. Never did have to ask hardly anybody for anything. People just either blessed us or they bought stuff from us, even when they didn't want to buy anything. I know some of you guys has bought stuff from me, even when you didn't even want to buy it. You bought it anyway because you wanted to. And I know that, I realize that, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, we're gonna see what our treatment plan is Wednesday. We're gonna figure that out, what Dr. Jarbo's got planned for me Wednesday after the radiation's over with, and see what all they got planned, and see what the treatment plan's gonna be. I'm hoping they do a PET scan and they say that cancer's gone or down to little or nothing, and just needs a little more chemo to take care of it. But I appreciate all of y'all and love y'all so much. Getting closer, ain't you, Bubba? Yeah, I started texting you today, and India was in the. I'm sorry I didn't text back, but we went and got me some vegetable soup, so I'll get me something for my dinner. And I got to eating that, and then I got to sitting down here, and we got to putting that. India put the thermostat in the car. We're hoping that's what was making it overheat. That's the only vehicle we got, so we're hoping and praying it don't overheat no more on the way to Bowling Green tomorrow. We just have to keep our eye open and see how it does. But I'm gonna get off here. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day.